Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little get ready with me, and in the meantime I'm going to be telling you how I started ballet and how were my feelings when I started and all those kind of things. I'm also doing this video because so many of you asked me to do this in a longer term, and thanks to the little makeup video where I say boys can wear makeup too, I gained so much visibility. I think it had got over 900,000 views on TikTok, so I think it's only fair that I show you guys how I actually get ready in a slower version. So let's get started. First thing first, I love to apply cream. I usually use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. I use a gel cream because my skin used to be very oily, but after in winter it got really dry, and so it always keeps changing. And the gel cream is actually a lovely combination because it's light because of the gel, but it's still moisturizing enough because of the cream. So this is what I already put it. So once you've done with that, second step. So get your concealer and start applying it. So guys, I started dancing when I was around 10-11 years old because at that age I didn't do anything. I was just studying, and my parents told me, like, now you're 10 years old, you should really start to do some physical activity. It's good, it's healthy for you. And I said, guys, you're right, I definitely should do something. So I told them that I wanted to do swimming, and I was gonna go to my first day of practice when the day before I go to this ballet studio because my sister wanted to do hip hop. My sister tries out, but she ends up not doing anything because she was really shy, and then she didn't do anything. And then the lady who then became a ballet teacher, she told me, what about you? Do you do anything in your life? And I said, not really up until this moment. And she said, why don't you try ballet? And I was like, I thought about it for a second, and I said to myself, why not? If I like it good, I'll continue, and if I don't, then I'll stop and do something different. And the next day, instead of going to swimming practice, I go to ballet class, and I come out of it that I love it so much. And I was like, wow, what is this? I love the music because, you have classical music playing, and everyone just told me that I was good at it. So I said, you know what? I'll just go on and continue. Why not? And then from there, I continued for like 3 years without really doing it professionally. I just did it for fun, for leisure. And then 3 years later, I really decided to make this my real passion, because also it wasn't something I really chose. So and 3 years later, I was, I think, actually 14, when my teacher, I realized I really wanted to do this, and my teacher made me do this big ballet competition called YAGP, and actually I got first prize in contemporary in Europe, which was crazy. I wasn't expecting at all. I remember they were giving the prizes for the prize ceremony, and they say, and prize number 1 for contemporary category goes to number 3, blah blah blah, Cristiano la Bozzetta. And I was like, I was just listening because for me that was just like an experience. I would have never thought to even rank 12th, So for me it was so crazy. And my friend was like, I was like, what? I was like, they called your name. And then when you think in the back of your head, it's like, number 3, Cristiano. And I was like, so I go there and I'm getting the prize, and it was so crazy. Second step, we're gonna put a little bit of contour. So what I like to do is first take this, you'll see, and I apply it in little stripes, following like my face. There. So continuing with the story, I then got the prize, and then actually got to go to New York City because this is like an international competition, and there's the semifinals all over the world. There's Europe, there's America, Australia. There are so many, and then China, Japan, and then the finals were in New York City. So a few months later, I get into New York City, and I actually get a couple of scholarships, and one of these scholarships was in Monaco. I got also another in Florida. I remember also the same summer I went to Barcelona to do a stage, and I also got an offer to go to San Francisco. I mean, it was just like so many offers at once, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. So my parents, of course, they were really supportive with me, and I'm really thankful for that. And they told me, whatever you want to do, we will support you. But honestly, I really wanted to go to America, I'll be honest. But my parents told me, you're only 14 years old, so we do support you. Just why don't you stay in Europe, at least for a couple of years, and then later you can go on and go whatever you want to go. And then I said, you know what? Okay. The only thing I knew is that I needed to leave Italy, and I needed to, like, in order to like achieve my dreams, I needed to go. And so that's what I did. I didn't really know about the Academy Princess Grace, but I said, this is like the best offer I've got in Europe, and I'm gonna go. If I like it, well. Otherwise, after 1 year, I can also like leave. I didn't really need to stay if I didn't like it. So I went there, and actually I was blown away because Monaco, like the Academy Princess Grace, is today one of the biggest and most important schools. And out of my ignorance, I didn't know about it. Ignorance. I didn't know about it. And so I end up there, and like everyone is talking about this school, and everyone wants to get there. And it's like really small. Usually there's like over 250 people in a school like that. And in this school, you only get to be maximum like 43, 44. So it's really tough to get in. And I was one of these lucky people, not even knowing that. So it was so crazy. But yeah, I'm going with some lighter concealer. And so coming back to the story, I basically spent there 5 years of my life, from 14, since I was 14 till 19. I was supposed to graduate in 4 years, but then my director thought it was better for me, since I was like really skinny still, to keep me 1 more year so that I was going to be more ready. And so this is what I did, and this is why then I came out at 19. Let's go with the blush. So this school is amazing when we're talking about the ballet training, but guys, I'm gonna be really honest with you. This school is so fucking tough. Like, what was the first thing they told me? We don't wanna change your dancing in your first year. You need to change yourself. The first thing you need to change is your character. So, when you get told that at an older age, it's fine. But when you're 15, I really took it as I was, like, there was something wrong with myself. And that really honestly just fucked up my mind. I have to be honest. For a long time, I just felt like there was something wrong with me, and I couldn't really improve my dancing. I honestly had a tough time there. I had to go through so much shit. There, I think I went through the worst time. Let's put some Vaseline. I love this aloe Vaseline. But then I just understood that it's actually fine to make mistakes. And this was something I didn't understand. I thought that I always had to be perfect. I always had to be on spot. But I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't going places because of that. And once I understood that actually you need to sometimes really make a mistake in order to grow and really understand. Once you make a mistake, you're like, okay, this is not right, then let's try that. And then it'll go right, But it took me a while. So let's put some of this lip tint. But at the end, I actually graduated from this place, and once I was out of it, I was actually able to really understand and take all the things I absorbed through the years and put it into practice. So now it's been, since September that I'm working here in France. I have loved it here because I'm traveling a lot. In like 7 months I went in 6 or 7 different countries. It's amazing, but it's also very tiring. I have to say that I haven't had any social life, not now, not even when I was at the academy, because it'll come a time where I will do a video more specific on that, but we had no time for any sort of social life. So, you know, no, nothing like that. And now that I'm 20 years old, I kind of want to have that little bit of social life. Have, I don't know, like some friends that are not my colleagues, people outside of like the ballet field. So I don't know how long I will be staying here. I don't know whether I want to like change. Definitely it's a time where I'm taking it for thinking and see what's gonna be my next step, what I'm gonna do. Yo, we're done. Like, I think this is the moment where like Beauty Gurus goes like yeah, really simple. Once you like start to live it, it'll settle down in your skin and it will actually look really natural. I don't like putting like foundation and crazy stuff because, as I said, I wanted to keep it natural. On stage, makeup, then it's completely different. I put foundation, I put powder, I put all sort of things. I do my eyes way more because like you see, like right now I did nothing. I may do that in a second, like in another moment. This is it. This is my get ready with me when you want to feel like a little bit more fancy, a little bit more like, I want to put that glam and look a little bit more fresh. Remember that, guys, you do whatever you want to do in life. This is what I learned throughout the years. This is what I learned why I'm doing this, because really your biggest limit is always going to be yourself. People are always going to talk. If you let them affect you, then it's not their fault, it's your fault that you're letting them affect you. This is like just a little introduction of who I am, what I went through, how I got here today, but definitely will tell you more. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I love you guys so much. I want to say thank you because in the past month I get over like 7 million views, which is mind-blowing. I would have never thought. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for the people who are always following me. Every day I receive messages and nice comments, and that really warms and fulfills me. I want to end this on this positive note. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.